it said, it's just a game. True. And the Grand Canyon's just a hole in Arizona.
Here's a ground ball right side, could do it. The Houston Astros are world champions for the first time in franchise history.
Don't tell me about the world. Not today. It's springtime, and they're knocking baseballs around fields, and kids are trying to hit curveballs.
Bottom of the 8th. 2 men on, 2 men out. Down by 2. The crowd is on its feet. The pitcher comes set and fires.
Second, gonna be a play, and he is out. No. Are you kidding me? It can only happen in the wild card game. Down the line it goes. Here comes Jensen. The Indians win it. Here it comes. He struck him out. Taylor ties it. Oh, what a finish. Gentlemen, 3-run.
They ask me what I do in winter when there is no baseball. I'll tell you what I do. I stare out the window and wait.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Minnesota Twins and the Atlanta Braves. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Julio Teheran, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
So here's Joe Mauer, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Hitting off for Minnesota, first baseman number 7, Joe Mauer.
First offering on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. 0-2 now as Mauer can't come up with anything on that swing.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Popped him up. Suzuki is under it. 1 away. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the elk.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone!
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Yeah, that one swung on and missed 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Eddie Rosario goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Chopper to short. Swanson scoops it up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. But the Twins fire the opening salvo as they're on the board courtesy of this solo home run. Home half of the first coming up at Target Field. It's now 1-0 Minnesota. Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, thanks. Coming on, Jose Barrios, and this guy has all the tools to be a great one. Great velocity with life. 94 to 97 miles an hour. Power slider, and it's a big sweeper. His changeup is getting better. If this guy brings all 3 pitches one of these days, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter.
A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Barrios, a native of Puerto Rico. He was a supplemental round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Hit in the air out to center field. Cave has a play. Makes the play, 1 away. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. What do we need to know about this lineup, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Hit toward the right side. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
The 1-1. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The 1-2. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman. And now it's 2-1 in favor of Atlanta.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Hit down the line at first. Mauer's there, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting fifth, third baseman.
Now at the plate, Johan Camargo looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Standing in now, Kurt Suzuki. Hit hard down the left field line. But this will be foul. Hot shot down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And the run will come in to score from second, as now it's a 3-1 ball game.
Batting seventh, second baseman.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 3-1 Atlanta. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Acuna is under it. One down.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And let's take a look at Ender Enciardi. The name of his game is speed. Covers a ton of ground. Great arm in the outfield. Ability to play Gold Glove caliber.
Logan Forsythe is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Hard hit ball to second. On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now. Coming to the plate now, Jake Cave. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And a fastball's in there for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Cave, a 25-year-old. He was taken in the 6th round back in 2011.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level. And he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 3-1. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Hit down the third base line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Another one sent foul. Popped him up. Sano is there. He's got it one away.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And over at first base in this one today is the guy that can pick it with the best of them. And I can't overstate that enough. As a former middle infielder, when you could close your eyes and throw it over to first base knowing it was getting picked out of the grass or picked out of the dirt, man, what a comfortable feeling.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Hit in the air out to left field. Rosario is there. 2 down. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. First pitch on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Rounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Again, another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The 0-2 once more. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Now a bunt attempt here. Mauer has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3 as the lead remains 3-1. Downtown Minneapolis skyscrapers as we continue our coverage on MLB Network. Up next for Minnesota, Jason Castro, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. 1-1 to Jason Castro. The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Albies brings it in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 17.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jose Barrios. as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Twins pitcher. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
1-2.
Heading out towards shallow right. Markakis coasts under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Joe Mauer. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Popped him up. Camargo in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Here's Ender Inciarte. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the first baseline. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Cave has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 5.
Digging in to try it again. Freddie Freeman. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Lifted in the air to center field. Cave has it in his tracks, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 22.
Striding into the box, Nick Markakis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Out in front of this one is Markakis as this is lifted foul down the right field line and back in amongst the spectators. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Cave is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Jorge Polanco, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. A high fastball is in there. And it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Counts even. 2-2 for Polanco. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Inciarte's there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting. Third baseman.
Here's Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Markakis, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Into the box now, Johan Camargo. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Cave is there, and he has it for the first out. So one gone in the inning now for the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And this is swung on and missed there by Suzuki, and he's in trouble now, down 0-2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Rosario is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
The 0-2 home. Hit in the air out to right. Kepler's on his horse. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the... Digging in for his second at-bat, Logan Forsythe. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch-out, 1 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. First time up, he went down looking. To first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 15, catcher, Jason Castro.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuna giving chase. And that's the 3rd out. Twins are set down 1-2-3. And it remains a 3-1 ball game.
Leading off for the Braves, the shortstop.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the move is Rosario, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
In now, Julio Teheran. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the 3rd baseline. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the 0-1. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Now batting, number 13.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. Tehran gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Center fielder number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Ready for another shot now. Ender Inciarte. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. A bullet to first base. Tries to dance back into the bag. Not in time to double off the runner. Runners on the corners now with 1 man gone. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. First pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Heading after it is Kepler. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game. Now batting, Johan Camargo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, he missed the fastball earlier, so the pitcher thought he can't catch up to my heater. Well, he not only caught up to it, he chased it down and tattooed it out of here.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Tyler Duffy gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in now, Kurt Suzuki, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the third base line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. So this once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. 5 innings. Tyler Austin will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 31, Tyler Austin.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
First baseman number 7.
So here's Joe Mauer. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. Bouncer up the middle. Swanson picks it up. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Jorge Polanco. He got called out on strikes his last time through. In there, no balls and a strike. Hit hard down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The next 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get...
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Standing in now, Eddie Rosario. And first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 2-0 for the Twins left fielder.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett,
to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Here's Miguel Sano. And he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Popped him up. Albies shading to his right, and that retires the side. So they get a couple of... Number 68 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 68.
Stepping in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cave is there. 1 down. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
as we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box, Julio Teheran just got a piece up the line. That's a foul ball. Comes set, and the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Julio Teheran goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back goes Rosario, and this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, as this is now a 7-run ball game. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now. Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
In now, Freddie Freeman, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th, and it's now 10-3. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one, but before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point.
Leading off for Minnesota, right fielder.
First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They'll need to do better than that. And the next in is Johan Camargo. They'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Kepler going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
Stepping in now, Kurt Suzuki pulls this one in the air out to left. Rosario is there. 1 out. Standing in, Ozzie Albies. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit sharply toward the right side. Kepler is there. 2 down. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Way out in front. Popped him up. Mauer in foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Down the 3rd baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Hit on the ground to 3rd. To his left, Sano, and the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Soft liner towards short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Here's Ender Inciarte.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
And that's in there. Base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, D-Row, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And this will get by Mauer, and down the line, it's a fair ball. And the run is in to score from third. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Addison Reed will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Byron Buxton will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Kepler is there, and he puts it. Now to the plate, Jason Castro. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Here's Byron Buxton now. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Byron Buxton becomes the first out of the inning. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Right over the middle, knee high. Bouncer down the line. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Jorge Polanco will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And that misses. 1-1. 4 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. Now in the box, Johan Camargo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. A 1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field is second of the game as the blowout continues.
The catcher, number 24, Kurt Suzuki.
Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Ozzie Albies. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line drive, base hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Standing in now, Dansby Swanson. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The pitcher, number 49, Julio.
Stepping in, Julio Teheran. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line softly toward the hole, and this will be pulled in easily. At the plate, Eddie Rosario starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Here's Miguel Sano. Now here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short.
Swanson brings it in.
Throw on to first will get him, and the Twins are now down to their final out. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense, unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create something.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, I got to be honest, I didn't think he had 9 innings in him, but he battled and he finished the game and he picked up the win along the way too.
15-4 the final in this one. The Braves posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Julio Teheran is the winning pitcher of record. Jose Barrios is slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball, 4 hours and 2 minutes. A reminder, fans, that additional light rail trains from the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond Whitefield on 3rd Avenue.